In a blink, they were gone. From shocking scandals to personal battles, these once shining stars vanished from the American stage. Join us as we delve into the untold stories of fame, fortune, and the dark side of stardom that led to their mysterious disappearances. Welcome back to Hourglass Channel. Find yourself a suitable sitting position to start your journey today. Mel Gibson, once a Hollywood star of considerable stature, faced a tumultuous period in his career marked by a series of controversies and damaging remarks. These incidents, including allegations of anti-Semitic behavior and abusive remarks, led to a significant downturn in his standing within the entertainment industry. The fallout began when actress Winona Ryder disclosed an encounter in 1995, where Gibson made derogatory comments toward her, shedding light on his history of offensive remarks. Subsequently, Gibson's involvement in projects faced scrutiny, with the sequel to Netflix's Chicken Run notably distancing itself from the actor. In 2010, further damaging revelations emerged when audio recordings of Gibson's heated voicemails to his ex-partner, Russian pianist Oksana Grigorieva, surfaced, adding fuel to the fire. This controversy prompted his talent agency to sever ties with him, dealing a substantial blow to his career prospects. Despite attempts at redemption, such as his directorial effort with the biographical war film Hacksaw Ridge in 2016, Gibson continued to grapple with the fallout from his past actions. Reports surfaced of him downplaying the Holocaust during an interview, further tarnishing his reputation and bringing his troubled history back into public discourse. Don't hesitate to leave a comment. If the video you're watching is interesting, comment number 1 and otherwise number 2. Lori Loughlin, once a beloved star of Full House, found herself at the center of a scandal that rocked her career and personal life. Alongside her husband Massimo Giannulli, she became entangled in a college admissions scam, a decision driven by their desire to secure spots for their daughters at the University of Southern California. Their involvement in the fraudulent scheme, which falsely portrayed their daughters as athletic recruits, led to legal repercussions. Loughlin faced a 2-month prison sentence, a $150,000 fine, and 100 hours of community service, while Giannulli received a heftier penalty. In a public statement, Loughlin expressed remorse, admitting to making a grave mistake by ignoring her moral compass. She acknowledged the unfair advantage they sought to give their daughters and the consequences of their actions. The fallout from the scandal was swift and severe. Crown Media Family Networks, which aired projects featuring Loughlin, promptly cut ties with the actress, halting all productions involving her. Additionally, their daughter Olivia Jade, a social media influencer, faced backlash and lost lucrative business deals with major brands like Sephora and Estée Lauder. In a surprising turn of events, Olivia Jade publicly blamed her parents for the damage to her career, highlighting the familial rift caused by their actions. The incident served as a stark reminder of the far-reaching repercussions of unethical behavior and its profound impact on both personal and professional lives. Bill Cosby, once hailed as America's beloved father figure, suffered a monumental downfall that reverberated across the entertainment industry. Known for his endearing roles in iconic comedy and drama series, Cosby's reputation took a nosedive in 2018 amidst the deluge of accusations from over 60 women detailing instances of assault. Despite vehement denials from Cosby's legal team, damning evidence surfaced, indicating his use of sedatives in pursuit of illicit encounters. The repercussions were swift and severe. Networks swiftly pulled reruns of The Cosby Show, and his once flourishing stand-up career came to an abrupt halt. His statue, once proudly displayed, was unceremoniously removed, and prestigious colleges rescinded the honorary degrees they had bestowed upon him. Following a highly publicized trial, Cosby was convicted on 3 counts of aggravated assault and sentenced to 3 to 10 years behind bars. However, A legal technicality eventually led to his early release after serving just 2 years. Despite legal nuances, the court of public opinion remains unequivocally damning. Industry insiders are skeptical about Cosby's chances of staging a comeback. Howard Bragman, a seasoned PR guru, likened Cosby's situation to that of O.J. Simpson, instance of the enduring stain on his reputation. In the wake of his downfall, Cosby's once glittering career serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of abusing power and the enduring impact of public perception. Despite legal twists, the entertainment industry remains hesitant to associate with him, recognizing the profound damage his tarnished reputation could inflict. Felicity Huffman's role in the largest college admission scandal in national history had ripple effects beyond her personal life, extending to her professional endeavors. The decision to postpone the release of the romantic comedy film Otherhood, in which Huffman starred alongside Patricia Arquette and Angela Bassett, was a direct response to her involvement in the scandal. However, it's worth noting that Netflix opted to delay the film's release rather than cancel it altogether. The eventual release later that year came after Huffman's public apology and her admission of guilt, pleading guilty to fraud related to the college admission scam. Huffman was among the 13 individuals who confessed to paying bribes to secure coveted spots for their children in prestigious colleges. In her statement expressing remorse, Huffman accepted full responsibility for her actions and expressed deep regret and shame for her involvement. Despite serving a relatively short 11-day federal prison sentence, she also faced a substantial $330,000 fine, a year of supervised release, and 250 hours of community service. Furthermore, Huffman's conviction as a felon resulted in the loss of what is colloquially known in Hollywood as reputational capital. This status is expected to diminish her opportunities and potentially lower her income in future projects, underlining the profound repercussions of her role in the college admissions scandal. Don't rush to escape this boring video and forget comment number 2. I will change it if I know you hate it. Kat Dennings has always been a shining star on the screen, captivating audiences since her teenage years. Best known for her role as the sharp-witted Max Black in CBS's hit show Two Broke Girls, Dennings quickly became a household name, winning hearts with her humor and charm throughout the series' successful 6-year run. While her on-screen presence was undeniably powerful, Dennings' personal life also kept her in the spotlight, especially her relationship with musician Josh Groban. However, after this period of tremendous success, Dennings seemed to take a step back from the glitz and glam of Hollywood. Several factors contributed to Dennings' reduced visibility. Firstly, her role in Two Broke Girls not only brought her financial success, but also secured her a share of the show's profits from syndication deals, ensuring a steady stream of income even as she took a break from new projects. Additionally, Dennings' involvement in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, particularly as Darcy Lewis in the Thor films, added to her star power. However, her character's absence in subsequent MCU films hinted at a possible conclusion to her storyline in the franchise. Furthermore, Dennings experienced a public breakup with Groban just before the final season of Two Broke Girls. While the split was amicable, personal events like these can inevitably impact an actor's career trajectory. Looking ahead, Dennings may be on the brink of a comeback with the Hulu pilot Dollface. The show explores themes of resilience and new beginnings, with Dennings portraying a woman navigating life after a significant breakup. With promising production and an engaging storyline, Dollface could mark Dennings' triumphant return to the small screen, showcasing her talent and versatility once again. Don't forget to drink a cup of tea to quench your thirst and comment number 1 to let me know that you are still watching this video. Paula Deen, the beloved former television personality known for her culinary expertise, faced a significant setback in her career due to accusations of racist behavior. Known for her roles in popular shows like Top Chef, Master Chef, Extreme Makeover, Home Edition, and starring in the 2005 film Elizabethtown, Paula found herself drawn into the argumentative. The trouble began when Lisa Jackson, former general manager of Paula's Savannah, Georgia restaurant, Uncle Bubba's Seafood and Oyster House, filed a lawsuit against her. Jackson claimed that Paula occasionally used racial slurs, including the N-word, in the presence of her employees. Additionally, Paula suggests having a Southern-themed wedding with black men playing the roles of slaves. In response, Paula admitted to using the N-word in the past, attributing it to the changing cultural landscape. She explained that her family objected to any hurtful association with the word and defended the slave wedding concept, citing inspiration from another restaurant and describing it as beautiful and impressive. However, the consequences were immediate. Food Network chose not to renew Paula's contract despite her releasing multiple apology videos. Damage control efforts, including an appearance on Dancing with the Stars a few years later, could not repair her tarnished public image. In 2015, Paula faced further backlash when she posted and then deleted a photo of her son with brown face, adding another layer to the controversy surrounding her. Paula's once illustrious career has suffered irreparable damage, as the public and industry stakeholders distance themselves from her. Charlie Sheen, once one of the highest-paid TV actors, pulling in a whopping $1.8 million per episode for 2.5 Men, saw his career collapse due to addiction. His struggle with substance abuse and alcoholism dates back to the 90s, marked by incidents like cocaine overdoses and assault charges. A highly publicized history unfolded, featuring drug abuse troubles and controversies. Initially dealing with addiction, Sheen's life took a darker turn after his 2009 arrest. In 2010, 2.5 Men production paused as Sheen entered rehab. Despite attempts at recovery, he was ultimately axed from the show in March 2011. His dangerously self-destructive behavior and negative comments about the show's creator, Chuck Lorre, likely played a significant role in his dismissal. As for Sheen's current situation, reports suggest he's been sober for over a year and is now involved in 2 television projects. Reflecting on his battle with addiction and his time on 2.5 Men, Sheen admitted there were various ways to handle the situation, and he had chosen a less conventional path. In an interview, he took ownership of his role in the tumultuous events, confessing to the desperation and juvenility of his actions. Sheen attributed his behavior to the influence of drugs and their lingering effects, coupled with a sea of stress and a volcano of disdain. The actor's post-meltdown journey, or melt forward as he calls it, shows a commitment to fully owning his past actions. Despite the challenges, his reported year of sobriety signals a positive step forward in his personal and professional life. However, it remains an open question whether that will be enough to get his career back on track. Kevin Spacey, a famous figure in Hollywood, found himself thrust into the center of controversy when accusations of sexual assault surfaced. His trial at Southwark Crown Court in London became a media spectacle, with his defense team arguing that Spacey should face widespread condemnation and a virtual trial, society. Quickly disappearing from the public eye, Spacey was quickly replaced in Ridley Scott's All the Money in the World, with Christopher Plummer reprising his scenes as billionaire John Paul Getty. Furthermore, he was also dropped from his Golden Globe-winning role in the popular Netflix series House of Cards. The charges against Spacey cost him and his production companies a staggering $31 million to cover losses incurred as a result of his firing. Although separate criminal charges in Los Angeles and Massachusetts were dropped in 2018 and 2019, respectively, Spacey still faces another civil trial in New York in 2022. In a recent development, British juries cleared him of all criminal charges related to the allegations of 4 men alleging sexual assault between 2001 and 2013. The court was learned that one man's allegations were deemed unfounded, with Spacey's involvement in a consensual meeting with 2 others. Despite admitting that he acted ill-advisedly towards the 4th individual, Spacey maintained that the situation did not escalate further. James Franco virtually disappeared from the film industry after a series of sexual assault allegations rocked his career. Even his longtime collaborator, Seth Rogen, distanced himself from Franco amidst the controversy. Rogen, known for co-starring with Franco in hit films like Pineapple Express, This Is the End, and The Interview, made it clear that he hasn't been in contact with Franco and doesn't plan to be. Franco's troubles began in 2014 when he faced criticism for taking a selfie with a 17-year-old girl outside a theater during his Broadway performance in Of Mice and Men. Afterward, he privately messaged her on Instagram, suggesting they meet at a hotel. While Franco admitted to the messages, he defended his actions on Howard Stern's show, stating he was merely being friendly. In 2018, more allegations surfaced after Franco won a Golden Globe for The Disaster Artist. Actress ally Sheedy, who previously worked with him, posted tweets hinting at Franco's involvement in sexual harassment. Other women, including Violet Paley and Sarah Tither Kaplan, came forward with accusations of sexual misconduct. As a result, Franco faced legal battles and was dropped from various Hollywood projects. Despite settling some lawsuits and maintaining his innocence, the damage to his career was significant. Rogen, in emphasizing his stance against abuse, distanced himself from Franco, acknowledging the impact these allegations had on their professional relationship. Roseanne Barr's career serves as a cautionary tale in the age of social media, where a single tweet can swiftly dismantle years of success. BC's decision to cancel her sitcom Roseanne following a racist tweet targeting Valerie Jarrett showcased the network's zero-tolerance policy for offensive behavior. Despite Barr's attempt to attribute her actions to the sedative Ambien, the backlash was relentless. Channing Dungey, BC's entertainment president, wasted no time in condemning Barr's tweet as offensive and inconsistent with the network's values. This swift action, despite the show's significant financial success, underscored the importance of accountability in the public eye. Barr's downfall was further exacerbated by criticism from her own colleagues, including Sarah Gilbert, who publicly denounced her remarks. The incident not only led to the show's cancellation, but also had personal repercussions for Barr, highlighting the far-reaching impact of social media missteps. In today's digital age, where public figures are under constant scrutiny, Barr's experience serves as a stark reminder of the power and consequences of irresponsible social media behavior. Michael Richards, famously known as Kramer from the iconic sitcom Seinfeld, experienced a rapid and devastating downfall that sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. Despite his acclaimed portrayal of the eccentric Cosmo Kramer, Richards faced a monumental setback that ultimately derailed his career. While his Seinfeld co-stars found success in their post-Seinfeld endeavors, Richards attempted to revive his career through stand-up comedy, hoping to capitalize on the show's immense popularity. However, his aspirations came crashing down when a video emerged, capturing him unleashing a tirade of racial slurs directed at a black audience member during a live performance. In a mere 3 minutes, Richards' career imploded as he uttered deeply offensive remarks and made explicit references to racial violence. Despite issuing a public apology and making efforts to reconcile with his fan base through appearances on late-night shows, including The Late Show with David Letterman, Richards struggled to repair the irreparable damage. In an attempt at damage control, Richards extended his apologies to prominent black figures such as Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, but the stain on his reputation persisted. Despite sporadic TV appearances and cameo roles, Richards never fully recovered from the fallout of his shocking outburst, serving as a stark reminder of the consequences of reckless behavior in the spotlight. Monique Angela Hicks, celebrated for her Oscar-winning performance in the 2009 film Precious, seemed destined for a bright future in Hollywood. However, her trajectory took an unexpected turn following her momentous win, leading to a 5-year hiatus from significant roles. Her return to the spotlight came in 2014 with the independent film Blackbird, co-starring Isaiah Washington, yet it failed to reignite her career momentum. In a candid 2015 interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Monique revealed that director Lee Daniels had informed her of being blacklisted due to her husband's aggressive salary negotiation tactics. Monique publicly accused Daniels of orchestrating her professional downfall, citing her gratitude towards him during her Oscar acceptance speech as a catalyst. However, these revelations only exacerbated tensions in Hollywood, especially after her subsequent clashes with Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey, whom she accused of collusion. In 2018, Monique made headlines again by accusing Netflix of discrimination after being offered a mere $500,000 for her comedy special, significantly less than other comedians received. Despite settling a lawsuit with Netflix, she remained steadfast in her position, asserting that accepting such a low offer would compromise her principles. Speaking on Sway in the Morning, Monique stood by her decision, highlighting the disparity in offers compared to her peers like Tiffany Haddish. Netflix defended its initial offer, emphasizing its commitment to fair compensation practices while expressing readiness to address the legal challenge. T.J. Miller's once promising career has been marred by a series of controversies, ultimately impacting his involvement in major projects like Deadpool 3. Despite the success of the first 2 Deadpool films, which significantly boosted his net worth, Miller confirmed his exclusion from the 3rd installment due to a fallout with Ryan Reynolds. Allegations surfaced of Reynolds belittling Miller, leading to irreconcilable tensions between the 2 actors. This rift with Reynolds is just one instance in a string of controversies that have plagued Miller's career. His role as Erlich Bachman on HBO's Silicon Valley also ended tumultuously after 4 seasons, marked by clashes with the show's leadership, resulting in his character being written off. Miller publicly criticized the series and its creators in subsequent interviews, further fueling the controversy. In December 2018, Miller faced legal trouble when he was arrested for making a fake bomb threat on an Amtrak train while intoxicated. This incident, stemming from a heated argument with a woman, added to his already tarnished reputation. Furthermore, Miller faced accusations of sexual assaults and violence from multiple women, including his Silicon Valley co-star Alice Wetland, who publicly denounced him as a bully and a petulant brat on set. Given the multitude of controversies surrounding Miller, his future in the entertainment industry remains uncertain. While his talent may be undeniable, his troubled past and contentious behavior have undoubtedly affected his opportunities in Hollywood. Whether he can make a successful comeback or not remains to be seen. Katherine Heigl, rise to fame in Hollywood was rapid, fueled by her standout performances in Grey's Anatomy and Knocked Up. However, her journey was not without difficulties. In 2007, just 2 years after joining Grey's Anatomy, Heigl made headlines when he landed the lead role in Knocked Up and received a significant raise. However, despite her success, she shocked fans and colleagues alike when she withdrew from Emmy contention, citing a lack of material worthy of her character in the 4th season of the program. Her decision was seen as a bit of a disservice to the show's creator, Shonda Rhimes, and sparked tension on set. Reports of conflict and diva behavior that followed tarnished Heigl's reputation in the industry. Despite rumors of her character's death, she signed on for another season, but then failed to show up for work. Rhimes eventually released her from her contract, emphasizing the importance of integrity. Heigl's career struggled to regain momentum after leaving Grey's Anatomy. Films such as New Year's Eve, One for the Money and The Big Wedding failed to impress both critics and audiences, causing her career to decline. Heigl expressed her feelings of betrayal by the industry that once embraced her, highlighting the fickle fortunes of Hollywood. Amanda Bynes, once a rising star in entertainment, faced the challenges common to many child stars as she navigated her career. Despite her early success on The Amanda Show and in films like She's the Man, Bynes encountered personal struggles with drugs and alcohol. However, it was her highly publicized Twitter outburst in 2012 that thrust her into the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. During this turbulent time, Bynes made a series of controversial and erratic claims on Twitter, including expressing alarming desires involving other celebrities. She also engaged in destructive behavior, such as setting fire to a driveway in her own clothing. In the aftermath of these incidents, Bynes was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and voluntarily entered a psychiatric facility for treatment. Concerned for their daughter's well-being, Bynes' parents sought and were granted a conservatorship in 2013, allowing them to oversee her medical care and finances. Following a hiatus from the public eye to focus on her mental health, Bynes enrolled at the Los Angeles Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising, indicating a shift away from acting. In 2022, signs of improvement in her life led to a judge, supported by her parents, determining that she was capable of making her own decisions, and the conservatorship was lifted. However, later that same year, Bynes reached out to the police for psychiatric care, indicating ongoing challenges in her mental health journey. Currently, she resides in an inpatient mental health facility, receiving the support necessary to continue her path towards recovery and stability. The video ends here. Remember, there are still many other interesting and engaging videos in my playlist. Before you leave, please leave a comment number 1 if you found the video interesting, or number 2 if not. It's that simple, isn't it? Thank you.